Hi, I'm Paul Huber with Huber-Realty, and this is Raleigh Living. In this episode, we'll be looking at due diligence period and due diligence fee when purchasing a property in the state of North Carolina. Let's dive in. When purchasing a property in the state of North Carolina, there are no contingencies in the offer to purchase and contract. In fact, all properties are considered as is per the contract. Instead, what we have is a due diligence period. This is usually about a 3-week period in which the buyer should perform their due diligence and all investigations on the property. In other words, they should do any and all investigations they wish to on the property to ensure that they wish to move forward with the transaction and move on to the closing table. Typical due diligence investigations may include a home inspection, termite inspection, survey, and insurability of the property. Other due diligence investigations may include things like an HVAC inspection, roof inspection, or things like septic and well inspection if applicable. So, keeping in mind that there are no contingencies, after performing the inspections, the buyer will want to present a list of items or requests to the seller for things like repairs, credits, or other amendments to the contract. Keeping in mind that this is a further negotiation and that all agreements must be done in writing and prior to the expiration of the due diligence period. Now, when making the initial offer, the buyer will be including what's called a due diligence fee. In essence, what this is the buyer paying the seller for the seller to award the contract to the buyer and take their property off of the open market while the buyer performs their due diligence on the property. It is important to remember that the due diligence fee is a non-refundable amount that the buyer will forfeit if they should choose to terminate the contract at any point for any reason or no reason at all. However, if the buyer gets to the closing table, the due diligence fee does come back to them as a credit towards their down payment and closing expenses. The due diligence fee becomes a major factor in the seller's decision on which buyer to award the contract to. Think of it as how much skin the buyer has in the game. Therefore, keep that in mind when making your offer if you want to have the best chance at winning in a multiple offer situation. I should also mention the second form of deposit, which is called the earnest money deposit. We did another video explaining this subject and how it differs from the due diligence fee. Please go ahead and check that out as well. In a hyper-competitive market, it is important to work with a real estate professional that understands the intricacies of the offer to purchase and contract in order to help you through the process and make sure that you're well educated and informed and help you make the best decision for yourself and keep you protected throughout the transaction. Please subscribe now and be sure to leave a like and a comment below. If you are thinking about buying, selling, or investing anywhere here around the triangle, we would love the opportunity to help. Please give us a call or a text today at 919-592-7444 and allow us to help you with your buying or selling needs. Thank you for watching and thank you for supporting our channel. We greatly appreciate it.